Hi, you welcome to another episode. In this episode, I'm going to try to explain how lanes split. In my previous video, I explained the meaning of the road markings, that is the arrows on the road. So you can have a single lane splitting and you can have a double lane splitting. So if a single lane is going to split, all that you need to do is to position yourself using your steer and your position to get into the appropriate lane. So a single lane going to split into two. This tells you can go anything left and straight ahead. It tells you can go straight ahead and anything right. So all that you need to do is to position yourself, and then if you want to go left, just veer to the left and it take you to the left lane. If you want to go right, just veer to the right and it will take you to the right lane. Otherwise, let's say assuming you are on the left lane and you want to switch to this lane, then you use mirrors, indicate right, and then you switch to that lane. However, if you understand how the lanes place and the meaning of the arrows, you just have to use your positioning to choose the correct lane. All right, let's go to the next one. A single lane also splitting into two. So you can see this tells you if you position yourself to the left, you're going to end up in the compulsory left lane. And if you position yourself to the right, you're going to end up in the compulsory right lane. A single lane can split into three, where it can go into 4 or 5 exits. So the same way, you use your positioning to enter into the appropriate lane. So this lane, if you kept yourself to the left, it's going to take you to anything left and straight ahead. If you kept yourself or position yourself to the middle, it will take you into the middle lane, anything straight ahead and anything on the right. And if you kept yourself to the far right or extreme right, then it's going to take you to an extreme right and anything round the runabout. So it's just positioning. Okay, if you're here, just position yourself to the left side and it will take you into the left lane. If you position yourself to the right side, it will take you to the right lane. The same thing applies to the next lane. Now let's say double lanes splitting into 3 or 4 lanes. If double lanes or 2 lanes are going to split, you can see it depends on the type of runabout. Okay, so in some cases you might see this. So if you are on the left side or on the left, the first lane or the left lane, and it's going to split, use positioning, that is your steering, and control yourself to either the left lane or the middle lane. And if you want to switch lanes, then use mirrors and switch to this lane. Otherwise, if you are already on this lane, then you just continue and then go on the right and anything around the runabout. If 2 lanes are going to split into 3, there's also another version. You see the first one telling you the lanes are going to split, and just ahead of you, if you position yourself to the left side, you end up in the left lane. If you position yourself to the right side of this lane, you'll end up in the middle lane. This lane can repeat itself, so just as we've seen. If you are here and your next exit is on the right lane, then use mirrors, signal right, and then when it is safe, enter this lane, that is switch this lane. Otherwise, if your exit is going to be on this lane, just use your position, that is your steer, to get into the appropriate lane. The last one is where 2 lanes are going to split into 4 lanes. So the same application or principle that we applied here, we're going to apply the same thing here. So first you see this, and with just positioning using your steer, you'll be able to keep yourself to either to the left side or to the right side, which takes you into the left lane or the right lane respectively. And if you are in this lane and you want to go 3rd lane or 4th lane, then you also use your position to position yourself into the appropriate lane or to choose the appropriate lane. So you can have a single lane splitting into 2, into 2, into 3. Double lanes splitting into 3, 3, and 4. So the only thing you need to do is, if you're on a single lane here, in a double lane or on the left lane, just use your position to choose the appropriate lane. Otherwise, if you want to switch, then mirrors and indicate right and you switch to this lane. The same thing applies to this. Choose your lane ahead in time. If you're in 2 lanes split into 3 and you're going either left or straight ahead, by positioning yourself to the left side will take you to the left lane. By positioning yourself to the right side of this lane will take you to the middle lane. Otherwise, if you want to switch to that lanes, mirrors and indicate right. Do it in a good amount of time and you switch and you come here. The same thing applies to 2 lanes split into 4. If your exit is going to be in the first lane, then use your position to choose the appropriate lane. Otherwise, if your exit is going to be the next lane, switch mirrors, indicate right, and switch the lanes in good time, and then use your position to choose either the left side or the right side. So that is how the lanes split. Thank you.